breakfast for champions.
Where is it?
Good morning.
It is not breakfast for champions. It is breakfast for poor people.
Alright, now that is the first piece of the cake that I made yesterday. I think that's really good. Like, really good. What do you think? It's really good. I really like it. I baked it a little bit more on the top. Look at that. Got a little bit more of a dark crust on the sides. But that's because that freaking thing is just uncontrollable. But it's amazing. Really good. I'm really satisfied from what I did. And here's your cake. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. After the past 5 hours, I think? Yeah, I think it took me 5 hours to read the end of that book. The last 100 pages. That book was amazing. It is the Master and Margarita by Bulgakov. It is just a beautiful piece of literature. Just beautiful book. I loved it so much, and I had no idea that I actually can find a book about a story about the devil, the Satan, in a Russian classic. I had no idea. That's amazing. It's a really good book. But I feel that that the last 100 pages, they could be shortened a little bit. Some of the stuff were not needed yet at all. Like, literally the book finishes up with like what happens with every single of the characters into the book. Like, what specifically happens. Like a few sentences, but for everyone, like even the 13th class characters into the book. Not saying that that's something bad, but hey, it's just a bit boring. I don't actually care what happened to the waiter in some sort of a restaurant. I just don't. But it was a really good book. A really good book. Every single time when I finish a book, I'm just in very strange and weird state of mind. Just not quite into that story, not quite over here, not thinking of stuff, just like, yeah, a story. Thinking about pieces of the story, just bringing them back to me. And it was a good book. I gotta cook tonight. It's 10 at night, something like that, I think. Gotta cook. Alright, let's do stuff. Something fall behind. What is going on? Like, there are bugs literally everywhere. Like, we have to close the door more. Also, the cake is already halfway there. Look at that. I am just pounding that thing. Of course, I'm giving it to other people. I didn't want it actually to give it to a lot of people because it was my first cake, and I think that it's not perfectly baked. Like, that's what I think. Everybody who tried it says that it's really good, but I think it could be baked a bit more. Maybe slower baking on the 200 degrees. 200? 400, that's what I mean, Fahrenheit, which is around 200 in Celsius. Which makes more sense. Yes. Alright, this one is gonna be an easy one. Chicken with rice in the oven. Put it to bake. There we go. There you have it. We cooked something. But it's late, so I think that I'm gonna bake that. And I don't think I'm gonna eat it. Do you know what I'm gonna eat though? A piece of that amazing cake. Look at that. Really good cake. I really like it. Gotta put it to bake. Good night.